a life health guide story for young people in
Around
their
the
20s.
world.
Hello,
I am
everyone.
so touched that so
Wow.
many of you are here with us. I am
Cheyenne
Dr.
Lee, a psychology doctor, who will be talking with you today about stress reduction psychological techniques, how to deal with complex emotions. Everyone, has anyone ever thought to themselves this morning, I don't want to go to work school today either, or, I can't stop thinking about what my boss professor said yesterday? Yes, that's right. We all live with stress, big and small, but sometimes this stress feels like a giant monster. And I don't know what to do. There are times when I think I'm going crazy from the stress. But guys, stress is not our enemy. Rather, stress is a kind of signal, flare that we naturally feel when we try to adapt to a new environment or situation. What matters is how we react and respond when this signal flare goes off. So, are you ready to join me as we delve into how to wisely untangle
Web
this
of
complex
emotions?
Okay, the first thing we need to do is to know what stress is. It starts with noticing. I'm stressed right now. In psychology, this is called distancing. It is like watching a movie where you objectively separate and look at the situation that is happening to you, the thoughts, physical reactions,
emotions,
and the actions you want to take because of it. Let me give you an example. You're working on a group project, but your teammate keeps breaking promises and not contacting you. You must be thinking, why on earth is this guy doing this? When you suddenly start to think, do I have to do it all by myself? Pounding, your palms start to sweat, and you feel the urge to run to that friend and confront him right away. At this point, stop for a moment and think about this. Oh, I'm angry because of my teammate right now. My heart is beating fast and my hands are sweaty because of
this
my anger. I feel the urge to yell at that person right now. If you separate the situation, emotion, physical response, and behavior like
You'll
this,
feel
as if you've become a commander who controls your emotions. So if you've noticed stress, what's the next step? It's mindfulness. When people hear the word meditation, they
But that's
often
not
think
true
of it
at
as
all.
something difficult and grandiose. Mindfulness is simply focusing completely on the here and now. For example, let's say you keep blaming yourself and feeling depressed because of a mistake you made. Oh, why am I always like this? I shouldn't have done that back then. And you are suffering from being
At this
stuck in
point,
the past.
mindfulness
Brings you back to the present. Oh, I am feeling regret right now. My body is sitting on a chair, and I can hear the sound
Conditioner
of the air
around me.
This is how you
On
focus
the present
sensations and situation. Even when difficult and uncomfortable, emotions come instead of trying to push them away. Just notice, oh, I have these emotions right now, and practice letting them go like clouds drifting by. Breathing meditation is also a great way. Just close your eyes for 3 minutes and focus only on your breathing. When you breathe in, feel the cool air brushing against your nose. And when you breathe out, feel the warm air blowing out. After 3 minutes, you will definitely find yourself feeling calmer. How is it? It's easy, right? The next technique I'm going to introduce is
And it's
really
called
amazing. Doing the opposite. When we are overwhelmed by overwhelming and negative emotions, we intentionally practice behaviors that are the exact opposite
of those emotions.
For example, there are times when you feel so depressed and listless that you just want to lie in bed all day. At that time, you force yourself to get up and go outside, saying, no, I'm going to go out for a walk now. Or when you feel like you don't want to do anything and everything is bothersome, you force yourself to put on your favorite song
Or
and
start
dance.
cleaning
That you've been putting off. At first, you might think, what's the use of this? But our brain also regulates emotions through body movements. When the body moves, the brain also starts to think, I guess he's not depressed. Isn't it just magical? And you know, we all have our own precious values, right? Family, friends, health, growth, learning, these are our values. When we are stressed, We tend to forget these values, but when we choose activities that align with our values
and
willingly participate in them, our stress levels are greatly reduced and our satisfaction levels are greatly increased. For example, let's say one of your values is growth, but I'm so stressed out at work that when I get off work, I don't want to do anything and just watch dramas. Then all of a sudden, I start to feel distressed and think, is this the right way for me to spend my time? At this time, I think growth is important. Today, even though it's hard, I'm going to take 30 minutes after work to listen to an online lecture on a subject I wanted to learn about. Then your stress will decrease and you will feel proud that you are in control of your life. Here are some relaxation techniques to relax your body. When you're nervous, your whole body gets stiff and your shoulders get all up. In times like this, you should intentionally
Try
relax
tensing
your
your body.
muscles from head to toe and then releasing them all at once with a whoosh. For example, clench your fist and then open your fingers, curl your toes, and then release the tension. If you consciously tense and relax the muscles of your entire body, the tension in your body will be relieved, and your mind will also be relieved. This technique is very effective in relieving psychological anxiety or tension. Also, expressing emotions is also very important. Sometimes we try to suppress emotions, like anger or sadness. I shouldn't feel this way. But suppressed emotions eventually become illness. It's also fun to try the empty chair, technique that you only see in movies. Imagine that the person who made you angry is sitting in an empty chair in front of you and pour out everything. You wanted to say to that person, "Hey, why did you do that back then? Do you know how much I suffered because of you?" This is how you release your emotions. Or you can imagine the source of your stress by banging your fist on a newspaper. Expressing emotions in a healthy way is very important for our mental health. Guys, there is nothing more certain than changing your mood. To relieve stress. Just imagining something pleasant or thinking positive thoughts can make you feel much better. Oh, I'm going to go on a trip to a really nice place this weekend. Eat some delicious food and get some rest. Fill your head with happy imaginations like this. The brain has a hard time distinguishing between imagination and reality. Just imagining things can cause the release of happiness hormones. Up to this point, it was the psychological and technical part. Now, I will tell you some very practical tips to reduce stress in our daily lives. First, regular life. It is really important to get enough sleep and maintain a healthy diet. If you don't get enough sleep, skip meals, or eat irregularly, your body will become unhealthy and react more strongly to even small stresses. And the habit of planning also reduces stress. If you plan ahead before starting your day by saying, "This is what I need to do today, and that is what I need to do," you will feel less uncertain and your mind will be much more at ease. Of course, things don't always go as planned, but just having a general idea of what's going on can help reduce anxiety. Rest should also be taken regularly. Take short breaks every now and then. It's also nice to take a short walk during lunchtime or just stare blankly out the window while drinking a cup of coffee. And exercise can be said to be the universal key to relieving stress. Do regular exercise that helps with deep breathing and relaxation, such as light walking or yoga. Exercise not only relaxes your body, but also promotes the release of endorphins, which makes you feel good. Next is minimizing distractions. When you are working or studying, smartphone notifications keep ringing and you waste time looking at photos. Your friends posted on social media. Stress builds up and efficiency decreases. Put your smartphone away for a while and use productivity apps to block out distractions. As your concentration increases, your sense of accomplishment will increase and your stress will decrease. It is also a good idea to use healing, language, or place. Try a short meditation, thinking of a word or place that brings you peace. For example, just imagining I am sitting alone in a quiet forest with warm sunlight surrounding me can help you feel much more at ease. And situation management is also very important. For example, if you are stressed because your meetings are too inefficient, you can improve the situation by sharing the agenda in advance and setting a time limit before the meeting starts. There's a lot of stress that comes from human relationships, right? At this time, just reading books about human relationships or psychology, and trying to understand, oh, that person has that kind of personality, can reduce stress. Lastly, actively utilize help from those around you. In particular, positive relationships with coworkers play a big role in reducing stress. When you are having a hard time, don't suffer alone. Instead, share your worries with a close colleague or friend. Just talking to each other often makes my heart feel lighter. Also, many companies are currently operating various welfare programs to relieve employees' stress. Gym or Pilates support, walking recommendations, hiring a psychologist, even a massage chair or a relaxation room. Bundle room, take advantage of these great benefits. Stress. Do you know MBTI? Finding stress relief methods that match your MBTI type is also a fun and useful way. For example, ISTPs tend to be active and adventurous. So trying a new sport or going on a trip alone can help relieve stress. Lastly, we can't forget about music therapy. Music has such amazing power. Just listening to your favorite music can help you relax and relieve stress. In particular, calm and peaceful songs among classical music are known to be effective in calming the mind and body. But most importantly, listen to the music you like, purify your emotions, and fill yourself with positive energy through music. You guys, we will experience a lot of stress in our lives. But if you make good use of the psychological techniques and practical tips I've shared with you today, you can turn from a scary monster into a friend who helps you grow. The important thing is to love yourself and take time to take care of yourself. If today's lecture helped you a little in your life, please subscribe, like, and leave a lot of comments. Even as you work hard to write comments, you will experience the joy of your old stress being relieved. A life and health guide story for young people in their 20s around the world. See you next time. Thank you. Hello.